and welcome back to GK Today. I am Sana and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started.
Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 13th of December 2022. Let's start with our session. Which institution released the report titled as Climate Investment Opportunities in India's Schooling Sector? So this report has recently been released by the World Bank, and the report was released during the two-day India Climate and Development Partners meeting. Okay? And it was being organized by the World Bank in partnership with the Kerala government. So as per the report, the country is experiencing higher temperatures that arrive earlier and stay far longer. And India could become one of the first places in the world to experience the heat waves that break the human survivability limit. Okay? So here correct answer would be World Bank. What's inside is not relevant at all. Only thing you have to remember is the Climate Investment Opportunities in India's Schooling Sector is a report that has been released by World Bank. Fine. Now there is one more report that we have to study. Recently the World Health Organization has released a report titled as Preventing Injuries and Violence. Okay? And the report says that injuries and violence cause about 12,000 deaths around the world each day, and also it highlighted the need for increasing our efforts for prevention of injury related deaths. Okay, and these injury related deaths account for 1 in 12 deaths worldwide, and the road traffic injuries, homicide and the suicide were listed among the top 5 causes of death among people who are aged between 5 to 29 years. Okay, so if you are asked that which institution released the report titled as Preventing Injuries and Violence, an overview, so correct answer would be World Health Organization. Okay, next question says Tungareshwar Wildlife Sanctuary, which was seen in the news recently, is located in which particular state? Actually, why this sanctuary is in news? Because Supreme Court has exempted the Tungareshwar Wildlife Sanctuary from its earlier order that mandates the creation of 1 kilometers eco-sensitive zone around all the protected areas in India. Okay, and also it is stated that the practical difficulties and ground realities will have to be taken into account before having a uniform order for creating these eco-sensitive zones as mandated, right? And this sanctuary is located in the suburbans of Mumbai in Maharashtra. Okay, now let's see a few important wildlife sanctuaries in India that are in news these days. First is Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary, and it lies in the state of Rajasthan, right? Then next is Chilka Lake Bird Sanctuary, and it lies in the state of Odisha. Next is Chinnar Wildlife Sanctuary, it lies in Kerala. Then after that there is Gir National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary, and everyone knows that Gir lies in the state of Gujarat. Okay, the next is Govind Wildlife Sanctuary, and it lies in Uttarakhand. Then there is Madumalai Wildlife Sanctuary, and it lies in the state of Tamil Nadu. And one last is the Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary, and it lies in Kerala. Okay, next question says what is the rank of India in the Arton Capital Passport Index 2022. So Passport Index 2022 is published by the Arton Capital, and it is the ranking of the world's strongest and the weakest passports. Okay, so India has been ranked at 87th position in the world's strongest passport list. And which country was at the top? So UAE was at the top. Then it is followed with the country Germany, then Sweden, Finland, Luxembourg, Spain and France. Okay, don't forget that Afghanistan was at the bottommost position, and our neighboring country Pakistan has been ranked at 94th. Okay, so two things can be asked. What is the rank of India in this particular index? So we have been ranked at 87th position, and which country was at the top? So this was UAE. Now you have to tell me, according to the Henley Passport Index for the year 2022, what was the India's rank and which country was at the top? Do let me know in the comments. Next question says, which state government issued the orders which prohibit dismissing an employee without a proper inquiry? So recently the government of Haryana issues the orders which prohibit dismissing an employee without a proper inquiry. And the move comes after a recommendation of Punjab and Haryana High Court, which actually states that the authorities have been ignoring the law regarding dismissal of an employee under Article 311 Clause 2B of the Indian Constitution. Okay, so talking about Article 311, it actually empowers the competent authority to dismiss, remove or reduce in rank to a government employee subject to various riders. Okay, so here correct answer would be Haryana state government. Next is, Power Ministry launched a plan to develop the power transmission system for integration of 500 gigawatt of green energy by which year? So Center has launched a plan to develop the power transmission system for integration of 500 gigawatt of green energy by the year 2030. And Union Ministry of Power constituted a high-level committee under chairperson of Central Electricity Authority with representatives from SECI, Central Transmission Utility of India Limited, Power Grid Corporation of India Limited, etc. Why? For planning the transmission system that are required for having the 500 gigawatt of non-fossil fuel based installed capacity by the year 2030. Okay, so this power transmission system would be developed by 2030. Now there is one more ministry that we have to remember. Recently, Union Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has approved the Padma as a self-regulatory body for publishers of news and the current affairs across India. Okay, and what is the full form of Padma? Print and Digital Media Association. Okay, so this organization has 47 digital news publishers on board, and it will look into the grievances that are related to digital media news content on their platforms. Okay, and ministry has approved 9 self-regulatory bodies since May 2021. So two things are important. What is the full form of Padma? So it is Print and Digital Media Association, and if you are asked that Print and Digital Media Association, that is Padma, is notified as a self-regulatory body under which union ministry? So answer would be Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Next question says, who has been appointed as the chair of B20 India to lead the business agenda during India's G20 presidency? So chairperson of Tata Group, N. Chandrasekaran, was appointed as the chair of B20 India to lead the business agenda during India's G20 presidency, right? And the Confederation of Indian Industry is appointed as the B20 Indian Secretariat by the center to lead the B20 India process. Okay, so here correct answer would be N. Chandrasekaran. Next is, Arun Kumar Singh, former chairman of BPCL, has been appointed as the chairman and managing director of which particular organization? So, Mr. Arun Kumar, who is the former chairman of BPCL, is appointed as the chairman and MD of ONGC recently. And now he will lead the company for 3 years with effect from the date of assumption of charge. And he retired as the BPCL head 13 months later in October 2022, right? So here correct answer would be ONGC. Next question is, who has been named as the 2022 Person of the Year by Time magazine? This question is very, very important. So the president of the country, Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, has been named as the 2022 Person of the Year by Time magazine. And the Time cited that the president has put up a strong resistance against the Russian invasion for nearly 1 complete year, right? And he shares the 2022 title with the spirit of Ukraine. And as we know that when Russia declared war against Ukraine, Zelensky announced his decision to stay in Kyiv and rally his country, right? So here correct answer would be Volodymyr Zelensky. You can also be asked that who is the current president of Ukraine. So everyone knows that, Volodymyr Zelensky. Next question is, who topped the Forbes list of the world's 100 most powerful women? So in the 19th annual Forbes list of the world's 100 most powerful women, President of European Commission Ursula von der Leyen was ranked first for her leadership during the Ukraine war. Okay. Then European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde came on second position, while US Vice President Kamala Harris was ranked at third position. Okay. Don't forget that from India, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has been ranked at 36th position. CB Chairperson, SAIL Chairperson, Biocon Chair Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw and the CEO of Nykaa, that is Falguni Nair, were also on the list. But important name is Nirmala Sitharaman from India because she has been ranked at 36th position. So this ranking was topped by Ursula von der Leyen. And who is she? She is the president of European Commission, right? At second, there was the president of European Central Bank, Christine Lagarde, and at third, there was US Vice President Kamala Harris. Next question says, which Indian won silver medal at the weightlifting World Championships? So Mirabai Chanu has clinched the silver medal at the weightlifting World Championship that was recently held in Bogota in country Colombia. Okay. So she is already Tokyo Olympic silver medalist and now she has again won the silver despite a wrist injury, and she is just 28 years old. From which particular state? So she is from Manipur and she earned a silver medal in 2 individual categories for her total score. Okay. So correct answer would be Mirabai Chanu. Next is Bernard Arnault, who ranked first in the Forbes Real-Time Billionaires List, is from which country? So Bernard Arnault and family has been placed in the top position on the Forbes Real-Time Billionaire List, and billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk was at second position, and Bernard Arnault is from the country France. Okay, so today many rankings are there, you have to remember each one of them. So 2 things are important. Who was at the first position? Bernard Arnault, who is from the country France, and who was at the second position? This is Elon Musk. Next is Stop TB Partnership is a United Nations hosted entity based in which country? So Stop TB Partnership is a United Nations hosted entity based in Geneva, Switzerland, that has a goal to end the disease of TB by the year 2030. Okay. So as per the TB Research Funding Trends 2005 to 2021 report, for the first time in history, the funding for TB research and the development has hit $1 billion worldwide in 2021. Okay. So this is a United Nations based entity, the headquarters of which lies in Geneva, Switzerland. Now don't forget that as part of the Sweden India Nobel Memorial Week, She STEM is the annual event that is being organized by the Embassy of Sweden in India in partnership with Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog and the German Center of Innovation and Research. Okay, and the event aims to celebrate women in the fields of science, technology, engineering, mathematics and sustainability. Fine. So if you are asked that the embassy of which country organized the She STEM event in partnership with the Atal Innovation Mission, so correct answer would be Sweden. Fine. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now we'll come to our revision section. Which three categories we are covering today? So first of all, we'll talk about important days and themes. Then at second, we'll see few recent appointments. And at third, we'll talk about important organizations. Okay. Let's start with days and themes. When is the International Anti-Corruption Day observed? We observe this day on 9th of December. And this year, what was the theme? Uniting the world against corruption. Okay. So this was the whole theme for the year 2022. When is the Indian Navy Day observed in India? We observe this day on 4th of December. Why? To recognize the contribution and accomplishment of Indian Naval Forces. When is the International Day of Persons with Disabilities observed annually? We observe this day on 3rd of December. And what is the theme for this year? I'm writing it here, okay? So this year theme was Transformative Solutions for Inclusive Development. Okay, Transformative Solutions for Inclusive Development. What is the theme of the World AIDS Day 2022? We observe the World AIDS Day on 1st of December, and this year theme was just one word, it is equalize. When is the International Day of Solidarity with Palestinian people observed? We observe this day on 29th of November. Why? To express our solidarity with the people of Palestine. Okay. When is the International Jaguar Day celebrated? So we observe this day on 29th of November. Why? To raise awareness about the conservation efforts for its survival. Unite activism to end violence against women and the girls is the theme of which International Day? So this was the theme for International Day for elimination of violence against women. Okay, and we observe this day on 25th of November, and this was the theme, Unite Activism to End Violence Against Women and the Girls. What is the campaign of the World Toilet Day 2022? So we observed the World Toilet Day on 19th of November, and this year theme was making the invisible visible. Okay, and don't forget that what is the sustainable development goal regarding toilets? So to ensure safe toilets for all by the year 2030. Okay, now next we'll be talking about the recent appointments. Which Indian origin veteran has been appointed as the Chief Operating Officer of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York? This is Sushmita Shukla. Arun Kumar Singh, the former chairman of BPCL, has been appointed as the chairman and MD of which organization? So this is a repeated question. Correct answer would be ONGC, Oil and the Natural Gas Corporation. Who has been appointed as the chair of B20 India to lead the business agenda during India's G20 presidency? Again, answer would be N. Chandrasekaran. These questions are itself from the current affairs that we have covered today. Who has been appointed as the chairperson of National Statistical Commission? So answer would be Rajiv Lakshman Karandikar. Who has been appointed as the CEO of KBIC, means Khadi and the Village Industries Commission? So answer would be Mr. Vineet Kumar. Who has been appointed as the new chairman of AICTE, means All India Council for Technical Education in 2022? So this is TG Sita Ram. C.V. Ananda Bose has been appointed as the governor of which state? Recently he has been appointed as the new governor of West Bengal. who has been recently appointed as the fourth full-time member of Niti Aayog? This is Arvind Veermani, right? And who are the rest three full-time members of Niti Aayog? First is Dr. V.K. Saraswat. Okay. Second name is Professor Ramesh Chand. And the third name is Dr. V.K. Paul. Okay. Now at third, we'll talk about important organizations. Which organization revealed that over 100 million people were forcibly displaced in 2022? This was a report from UNDP, means United Nations Development Programme. Which organization released the Goods Trade Barometer report? Answer would be World Trade Organization. You have to tell me, where does the headquarters of WTO lie? What is the new name of monkeypox as recommended by the World Health Organization? So the new name of monkeypox is Mpox. Which organization has been exempted from Petroleum and Explosives Safety Organization explosive rules? So this is ISRO. Which organization manufactured the intermediate range ballistic missile Agni-3? So Agni-3 has been manufactured by DRDO. What is the theme of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit 2023? This is Secure SCO. Okay. The Indian Space Research Organization has collaborated with which country to explore the Venus and the dark side of the moon? So ISRO has collaborated with Japan so as to explore the planet Venus and also to explore the dark side of the moon. Which state topped the Employee Provident Fund Organization coverage percent across the country? So regarding EPFO coverage percent, Delhi was at the top, then it is followed with Goa, and at third there was Haryana. Okay. And if we talk about most number of EPFO subscribers, then Maharashtra was at the top, second was Karnataka, and third was Tamil Nadu. Okay. So these are the important organizations that we have to remember. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.